Part 9, Thirst for Blood. The hetero creature collapses to the ground in defiance, its form slowly fading away. Without so much as a glance at the fallen foe, Virgil flicks Yamamoto to clear the creature's blood before smoothly sheathing the blade. Do you need to rest, Kelly? I'm okay. This is the 24. Based on my earlier observations of the People's Tower's height from a distance, we now reach at the halfway point. 2 doors left. Let's clear this floor in one go. Lucia steps forward and pushes one of the doors open. Most likely at some point we're probably going to be separate from Liv and Lee, because obviously if you've seen the PV and something like that, the cutscene, it was just them two. Which is kind of sad. But I guess it's the thing with collabs that it's just mostly Lucia, obviously, and Alpha, and being most likely seen. I mean, I don't like. I love them, but can we just have Gray, like Lee and Liv in there too? This is behind the door lies a vast space. Its floor packed with people standing shoulder to shoulder, their bodies crammed together. A rough estimate puts their number at 200 to 300. Noticing the open door, the crowd recoils in a frantic wave, scrambling backward. Only when their eyes adjust, when they recognize the figures in the doorway, do their cries erupt. It's constructs! Are you here to save us? Their clothes hang in tatters, their faces hollow with hunger and fear, their frail forms betraying days of starvation. Liv, provide emergency treatment. Copy. What happened here? A refugee offers an explanation, his body frowned and weakened. We're residents from conservation areas. These bats captured us and brought us here. That man in the white lab coat. No, he's no man. He's a demon. Once I saw wings growing out of his body. Calm down. You're safe now. He comes here regularly to take people, drains them dry, only stops after killing 20 or more. And then, he makes his own blood when the red time. Turns it into those bad things. Alpha approaches you from the side and speaks in a hushed voice. There's a pool for another red tide inside. It must be where the mirror demon breeds those hetero creatures. No wonder those bats stink like demons. They're barely holding on, and most are showing symptoms of punishing by virus infection from going without serum injections for too long. They need to return to the conservation area for treatment. But they can't leave on their own. Should we leave them behind? We can't battle a mirror demon while escorting all these people. The kidnapped residents fall silent, realizing the upcoming conservation would determine their fate. Hundreds of pairs of eyes are fixed on you. Oh gosh. A young child, overwhelmed by the heavy silence, lets a child choke sob, only for the mother to swiftly clap a hand over the child's mouth. Lucia, leave and live. I'll leave the evacuation to you. Dante, Virgil, Alpha, and I will press forwards upstairs. Commandant, against demons, Dante and Virgil are indispensable. Given an assonance connection, we'll need Alpha too. Liv, you need to provide treatment to the evacuees. Understood. We establish recon and evacuation routes. Roger that. Lucia. We and Liv can't keep all the evacuees protected. I need you to lead Great Raven on this mission. Roger. Commandant, take care of yourself. I will. Let's go, Kelly. As everyone turns to leave, Lucia calls out to Alpha. Alpha. What is it? Can I trust you? The girl's gaze fixes on Alpha, unwavering. Since when did we become this close? I know what you're going to say. This time, I'll allow it. Then, I'll leave Commandant in your care. Alright. Wait, what? I'm confused. Hold on, let me see. Let me review that one. I'll allow it? I'll allow what? Man, I'm losing my memory of what happened between these two. Oh my goodness. Satisfied with Alpha's agreement, Lucia turns and walks away. The hetero creature's assault has been ongoing for some time. Fawn finds Waka hiding in a corner, and together they head toward the convoy. Why are you hiding here? I'll take you to the convoy. The captain of the support force from Babylonia is looking for you. On the way, she sees a young man carrying the elderly woman from last night toward the convoy. The two of them arguing as they go. Grandma, please. Come on, we gotta go right now. Put me down. I'm not leaving. What does it matter if these old bones die anyway? Let those young folks leave as they want. If you stay, I'll stay too. With those words spoken, the elderly woman finally stops arguing. Soon after, Fawn brings Micah to Bridget and Max, who are discussing evacuation arrangements. Some fully loaded vehicles have already left, and we don't have enough for everyone. That means some of us aren't getting out. You got any other vehicles in town? Everything with vehicles is already here. We can't scrounge up anymore. Combat personnel will be last priority. Civilians come first. I'll see who's willing to stay behind. I'll stay too. Despite advanced preparations for evacuation, a group of people remains left behind due to the shortage of vehicles. Seeing Fawn's arrival, Max pauses the discussion. Babylonian, I brought Leica. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. That's my mom. So hold on. Turn that. Thank you. Leica is visibly frightened as she struggles to understand why Fawn has brought her here. Noticing her distress, Bridget crouches down and offers a reassuring smile. I'm Bridget, captain of the Babylonia support force. Kelly asked me to look after you. These vehicles behind me are transports. You need to get inside and evacuate with everyone else. What is it? Leica recalls what happened last night, hesitating for a moment before finally speaking up. I think those hetero creatures are after me. Before Leica can finish, an explosion resounds in the distance. A transmission from the front line comes through Max's radio. They broke through! Some bat monsters got inside! Leica faintly makes out several hetero creatures flying in from the distant front line. I'll stop them! Without hesitation, Bridget snaps her tentacle tom fist into position and lunges forward. Ooh. The hetero creatures this time are much stronger! Faced with numerous enemies, Bridget manages to hold her own against the onslaught, yet struggles to eliminate them quickly. Then, a new alarm comes from another part of the front line. Another wave of hetero creatures have breached the defenses, flooding into the town. Buildings crumble like sandcastles under their relentless assault. The tranquil haven of last night now a living hell. Leica watches the scene unfold, her heart twisting with unbearable anguish. No! Get away from here! Gunshots erupt nearby. Before anyone notices, several hetero creatures have crept dangerously close. Leica's breath catches as the young man throws himself between his grandmother and a looming threat. But it's still not enough. A hetero creature lunges from a blind spot, passing toward the elderly woman in his arms. No! She watches as the kind-hearted woman from last night falls to the ground. Third-time memories suddenly flood her mind, threatening to overtake her focus. In the stark-light hospital room, the curtains hang motionless as the doctor with an indistinct face delivers regretful news. What is it? The air reeks of disinfectant and cold metal, pressing in like a weight. Beneath the blood-stained white sheet, something lies. What is it? I don't understand how I know, like, Thomas is the daughter, but, like, what does she have to do with anything? Like, I feel like she would be kind of, like... Sorry about that, my mom. But I'm just questioning, why the demon honestly is interested in her. Like, I know she's Thomas, like I said, Thomas' daughter, but I feel like she would just not bring anything, like, to what he wants. So I feel like that's kind of, like, she's kind of useless to him, so I just don't understand why he wants to go after her, so I'm hoping nothing bad happens because honestly, just too much already. A trembling hand of a middle-aged person enters her view, fingers twitching toward the fabric, trying to lift away the white covering. Stop! Waika lets out a fierce roar as the blinding white light erupts around her. What? What? This is... The entire town suddenly falls eerily silent as all hetero creatures freeze in midair, as if someone had pressed pause on time itself. But the moment lasts only briefly before the hetero creatures begin to stir relentlessly once more. The shadow of death looms again. The next moment... Ooh! Nolan. Oh wait, Nolan or Nolan? I forgot the name. Thunder roars as lightning flashes across the sky. The gleaming edge of the rev blade slices through the air, severing the hetero creature's wings with precision. Oh, it is Nolan, okay. Looks like we came just in time. Are you alright, ma'am? The young man helps the elderly woman to her feet with a warm smile. Bridget, who's rushing back toward the scene, lets out a sigh of relief at the sight. Finally! In the distance, a transport vehicle slowly comes to a halt as several figures step out. Playing the hero again. Bemanina, Leah, reinforce the front line. Simon, take Dark Ears with them. I don't really like her still, but Bridget, update me on the evacuation status. And are you the like mission in the reports? After issuing orders without allowing any objections, Vanessa turns to Waika, who kneels on the ground, her face etched with exhaustion. Recalling the flash of white light from earlier, Vanessa frowns. Tisk. Oh wait, what's a tisk? Okay.